said that Ukraine is expecting more good news on weapon supplies from other partners as the battle for Ukraine's east reached 100 days into Russia's invasion. Joe Biden is throwing money at the problem and trying diplomacy in Ukraine. Here he is throwing weapons at the problem by flooding the country with all kinds of weapons worth more than $9 billion. This includes rockets, anti-tank missiles, radars, guns, and ammunition. On Tuesday, Biden announced more of it. His new package includes a controversial weapon, the HIMARS multiple rocket launch system. It's a mobile rocket unit and it can fire multiple rounds at the same time. This weapon's controversial because of its range. The HIMARS can hit targets 80 kilometers away. That's much more than anything Ukraine currently uses. Right now, the most potent rocket is the M777 howitzer. It tops at around 25 kilometers, but the HIMARS can travel more than twice that distance, 80 kilometers, which means it can hit targets behind Russian lines. It's a game changer like the Stinger missiles in Afghanistan or the F-14 Tomcat in Iraq. These rockets could change everything in the Donbass. Right now, Ukrainian forces are finding it hard to break out. They are under heavy Russian shelling and their rockets don't have the range to strike Russian targets. So it's good news for Ukraine. The Kremlin has warned against sending advanced missile systems to Ukraine. Around 1,000 Russian soldiers are holding a nuclear drill near Moscow. They are practicing with 100 vehicles including the Yars intercontinental ballistic missile launchers. Obviously, Russia was serious about the warnings. So why did Biden go ahead with the rocket shipment in the first place? He clarified his position in and opened for the New York Times. The US president wrote, "We have moved quickly to send Ukraine a significant amount of weaponry and ammunition so that it can fight on the battlefield and be in the strongest position at the negotiating table. That's why I have decided that we will provide the Ukrainians with more advanced rocket systems." Biden wants diplomacy to succeed and to end the Ukraine war through talks, so he sends more lethal rockets to Ukraine, which sounds a bit worthless. This is the same logic as dropping nuclear bombs to make Japan surrender quickly. They may give Ukraine a temporary advantage, but Russia has enough weapons to counter that advantage. What exactly is Biden trying to do? His defense officials were talking about weakening Russia. He was accused of extending the war to defeat Putin. On Tuesday, Biden hit back in the same open where he clarified his position on the war. We are not encouraging or enabling Ukraine to strike beyond its borders. We don't want to prolong the war just to inflict pain on Russia. As much as I disagree with Mr. Putin and find his actions an outrage, the United States will not try to bring about his ouster in Moscow. This is what US President has written. So clarifications by Biden are: first, he does not want to extend the war, and second, he is not seeking to remove Putin from power. Chances are Putin won't buy this, which is why these rockets are risky gamble. Biden is hoping the battleground edge will force Russia to sue for peace or at least begin talks. But knowing Putin, he will see this as an escalation, because this is not just the US, other Western countries are also sending weapons. Germany had come under criticism that it was not doing enough to help Ukraine. Chancellor Olaf said Wednesday that his country would supply Ukraine with modern anti-aircraft missiles and radar systems. He told lawmakers that IST's surface-to-air missiles Germany planned to provide were the most modern air defense system the country has. Germany is militarizing, America is sending advanced rocket systems, but none of this was a surprise. Indeed, Ukraine needed those weapons since March. Till now, Biden was opposed to it. He thought that rockets would be an escalation, and for once he was right. All this at what cost? What if Russia responds with more power? Politics is all about problem solving, but Biden is trying to find a political solution with weapons. It's a risky move, but then again, Biden has nothing to lose. Escalation or not, this his country is in a safe place, only Ukraine facing the real war. But US intelligence has also warned about growing risks, particularly giving a mismatch between Russian President Vladimir Putin's apparent ambitions and the performance of his military. So guys, this was for today. Give us your thoughts on this in the comment section, and if you appreciate our content, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with your family and friends. We will meet soon in a new video. Thank you. Jai Hind.